Let's do a Dolce Friday! Somebody's got to fire that guy up, though, because that guy in the bathroom doesn't sound very into it.
Come.
Everybody adjust. Good. Is this shit in the way? It's probably in the way.
Probably in the way.
You know what? It could be in the way.
How could a bowl be in the way on a Dolce Friday?
Because it wasn't smoked.
It just is.
Okay, are we all on camera? Are we all in the shot?
Fucking
We do what we can.
Are we
What are you looking at?
I didn't look, but if they're the same angle,
we think we're good?
Sure.
Everybody adjust. Grab your nuts. Clear your throats. I'm just kidding. We're already recording. This is all on
I
film.
was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yo, I'm talking about Dolce Friday. What's up, Aiden?
What's up, Aiden?
What?
Not much. I just struggling
The
with.
weight, dog.
Bro, I've been like
Grant that
the
porno.
entire time with the audio. It was freaking bullshit. The entire time. It was just like, okay, it would only record like 1 and 2, and then these two were silent for the entire time, and I was just kind of playing like back and forth with the cables, and now it's working though.
What the fuck?
Hear that, peeps? All you gotta do on a Dolce Friday is just play with your cable. It'll all work out.
Yeah.
Hey, this show is not all gonna be masturbation and poop jokes, but like mostly.
Oh, God.
Cool.
60-40.
60-40?
60-40.
All right, so Aiden suggested that every week we have a theme every week, but just one.
Oh,
Not
what I
jump
meant
around
by
if you
theme,
just-
though, I meant like a topic at hand or something like that.
Oh.
Like,
Got
for
one.
example,
Like
Huh?
a prime one. Like
yeah, you know how
Like
like people do like
we'll
this.
we'll have different
This
topics, but
episode
we
is
have
gonna
one
be
main
like
topic.
a food taste testing. So boom, they got like a whole plate assortment. I was like, that sucks. That's shit. And then just go on or something like that. Or if this week, if we look at stuff around the lake or something like that, we go there.
Yeah, like they had on Sesame Street, right? Like sunny days making your Friday Dolce, right? And then they'd have a theme like today's episode brought to you by the number 2 and the color yellow.
I can't believe you remember that.
Yeah,
I was- wow, I'm
I was like, what?
impressed.
Brought to you by.
You're up on that.
You don't remember like the count, like two boobies, 3 fingers, You remember that, dude? On
Dude, it's
Sesame
been a
Street?
long time.
There was a big shaggy dog, and if you ever looked under him, there was a big bird just under there, just chowing moth, just big dog. You don't remember that? They were always like running together, and he'd lay under him. Anyways, big shaggy dog,
Remember the big dog?
big bird. Oscar the fucking Grouch? Everybody remembers Oscar the Grouch.
Of course. Because he's what we became.
Yeah, that was like the first 2 apartments I lived in, by the way. Right?
Yeah.
It's all the homes. But yeah, so
The secret love of Bert and Ernie.
I don't think it was that secret, man.
He's like, how do I
Michael.
look with your eye? That's one of my favorite lines that I've seen.
You don't like it when you do it like that, Bert.
Gross.
Yeah, I remember like pretty good actually. Sesame
Rubber
Street. Rubber ducky in my butt.
I don't remember like any of that. That's crazy.
You remember a lot of things when you drank 6 beers before Dolce Friday. Started a little late on this one. Might already be there. Today's episode of Dolce Friday brought to you by Commonality.
What are we, commoners?
It's the worst white card in the Cards Against Humanity pack. Sorry, guys. I know. It's not very funny. No, I'm just kidding. All right, commonality is like what everybody has in common, right?
Yeah.
So I watched the news this morning. Literally fucking broke my heart, upsets me. First thing this morning, not going to talk about a Dolce Friday. They're just shooting rockets into a country. People are lining rockets up like in poor neighborhoods so that no one will blow up the rockets before they launch, so that no one will retaliate and blow them up where they're launching from. And they just launch these rockets into Israel. In Iron Dome, their defense system caught a bunch of them. But like I wake up first thing this morning and there's people on fire. And I'm like, fuck this planet. I was like, what's everybody's problem? So I'm like, you can't even find why they're doing it. And I click around the news and I find why they're doing it. And it's like, because this guy in this group thinks these guys don't belong on the something because of some religious thing. You're firing rockets at humans because of witchcraft? I was like, whoa, not very Dolce. So the word for the day is commonality. Everybody has a bunch of shit in common, right?
I thought we were past the medieval ages with like witch trials. Except with flames, it's rockets.
Seriously.
We have evolved. Kinda.
Blow up the witches.
You guys know how the Dolce witch trials would have gone? We would have all got together and been all paranoid and been like, you think that chick's a witch, dude? And we would have got together with her and like not put rocks in her pockets and drown her because we're not Catholics. And we just would have like smoked a joint and been like, dude, you think she's a witch? I do. Right on. And then we would have had a witch friend.
Would have been bad to say, hey, you think she's hot?
No.
Nah.
Not at all.
You know, even though she's on fire.
Oh.
Oh.
I retract my statement.
Oh, dude. You said witches were used for fire. Are we going to do a rim shot?
Oh, what the fuck?
A rim,
Rim
you know.
shot.
I know. It's just
Whoa.
the way you said it.
Whoa, it ain't that Friday, Hoss. So commonality is things we all have in common. So like, let me make a point out of it. We all have very different backgrounds here, right? So I'll start with me. Whole life in Southern California. Whole life, but was born in Alaska and only ended up in Southern California because my own mom kidnapped me when I was 1 year old.
Dude,
Took
you were
me to
born in
Southern
Alaska?
I was born in Alaska.
It's fucking awesome.
Right? So who would have known that? And my producer's from...
New York.
What? That's pretty gangster. Okay.
didn't
And
know
what is your ethnic background? Like, what's your heritage?
Like Puerto Rican, black.
Cool.
Kind
Street
of like
cred.
a mixture. Like several. I don't know. My mom looked at ancestry and she's like, "Wow, look at all these percentages." And I don't remember that many. I just know those two are the prime ones.
Your DNA is like a Venn diagram. Everybody's is. I mean, everybody's is just everything, right? I don't think there's a pure blood anything, and it does not matter one bit. Rollo, your ethnicity, background, where are you from?
I'm from some little ghetto ass area in northern Illinois. I don't know. But fucking, I'm half Mexican, half white.
Okay.
Yeah, half white. That's how I
JW?
say it. Sure.
I don't know. It's kind of same with you. Growing
Same
up in
lineage.
SoCal, born in Fairbanks, up in Alaska. So, you know, but again, you know, being cousins, we have a lot more in common.
Yeah, that's fair. No, I mean, you know, different lineage and different mothers, right?
Right.
Like our fathers were brothers. So, anyways, commonality is like what we have in common. So, I mean, look how diverse those backgrounds are. We're sitting in this room, we're making a show, we're hanging out, we're all pals. You know what I mean? No one's shooting rockets at each other. So the word of the goddamn day is commonality. So it's like we need like Cherry from Pee-wee's Playhouse. Everybody's got to work this shit in here so that we could like do something cool. And I have a something cool. So everybody try and work that in soon. And now a message from our sponsors. No, true story. Check it out.
If we have sponsors.
Fair.
So you guys know Alex Chenaridez came down here?
Right.
So he has an idea for posters, and I want to read them to you guys at some point on the show.
Gotcha.
At some point. We'll bring it back up. I got him over here. I'm going to let you guys talk.
Fuck. I wanted to hear them.
I
I got to hear a couple earlier, and I was like, oh, fuck yeah. They're all good.
They're pretty good.
They're pretty fucking good.
Now, I showed Rolls Royce the proofs that the photographer sent back after the Dolce crew photo shoot for the headshots.
Right.
And he saw yours, which looked awesome. And I told you I was going to tell you what he said you looked like.
I gotta punch you.
Yeah.
He goes, damn, that dude looks like he sells cocaine in Miami.
Yeah. Straight up, though. Did you see that? Like,
Yeah.
man, I wish I had the picture because I'd show you, and I think like 90% of people would look and be like, oh, I'd buy coke from that guy. Yeah. That'd be it.
That guy looks fun to do cocaine with.
Yeah, that's right.
See, what's up, bums? Who's in charge of the adult beverages today?
Oh, I always am. Gotta be someone irresponsible. What you need?
Bartender.
Bartender.
He said it like he was 90.
Can we get some commonality here? I notice you have a beverage. I don't have one.
Mine's been empty since we started rolling.
Yeah, well, I'm loading a gun.
What the hell's rolling?
Rolling? Oh, yeah. I guess people don't say that anymore. Wow.
Like on E?
No, rolling,
No,
like
cameras rolling.
cameras rolling. That's what they used to say. I'm just old, yeah.
Yeah, you gonna go down to the
Remember that?
Piggly Wiggly?
So maybe.
Hmm?
I don't know what that is.
You know, pick up a little laudanum?
I don't know what that is either.
What's that stuff that they used to pour down your throat to make you throw up? You take a spoon. Epicac. And what is that stuff, by the way?
I don't know, but it makes you vomit within minutes.
It does?
Do they still have that around?
Epicac?
Oh, yeah. Like the hospitals.
Well, I mean, I guess if somebody
surely.
didn't clean up afterwards.
Dude.
Dude, funny story. Okay, talking about Ipecac. Well, back in college, one of my best friends, Brady, you know who it is, worked at a hospital in the trauma ward. And he would steal bottles of Ipecac. And we go to parties and pour them into people's drinks.
Oh,
God damn, that's
fucked
rough,
up.
bro. Like, just straight make people shit their pants.
Oh, yeah.
everyone throwing up everywhere.
Oh,
That's hilarious.
I mean,
It's
at
like
the parties
Family
we
Guy.
went to, nobody had noticed. They were already
But we always
thrown
do
up in
like
the bushes.
the douchey
True.
guys or the real prissy bitches.
That's fair.
You know, like you look at them, just say, "Hey, what's up?" And they're like to me, ew, fuck you.
That high school party where you get a
down with
blowjob and
that.
your dick smells like schnapps.
Gross.
Gross. Just wipe that on that pillow there. I don't live here. We just have a cat, everybody. I don't care. I wiped my dick with your curtains.
We hit one girl one bad. We hit one girl. God, she's a bitch. Hit her one bad one night with it, and yeah, she shit herself on the dance floor.
Oh my
Well, she
God,
kills herself the
bruh.
next day.
That's like terrorism, dude. I mean, you made her fire the rockets, but
funny
it's like
thing was-
super bad, dude.
I'm guessing she wore a thong because she was wearing a mini skirt.
Because it sprayed in two directions.
She was wearing a mini skirt. It ran down both legs.
Oh,
Dude.
that's what?
I mean,
That's super
you don't
gross.
talk with one of my friends.
What did she do to you?
She was just like a total bitch.
Aiden, have you ever been to a party where somebody just started like launching vomit?
I don't know. Hell no.
That's cool. Things have changed.
I've been to plenty of those.
Yeah, I've like never, well, when we were young and went to those kind of parties, I don't think I ever went to one that somebody didn't puke. I've fallen
Right.
asleep on many a rock. I'll just lay right here. Finish puking later. At some point, you pass up and dust off the bottle caps and flick off the cigarette butts and walk through the front of the country club where all the old people are getting their newspaper and saw you sleeping on someone's front lawn and also your pants aren't on right for you don't know why.
Yeah, pants.
Sounds personal.
God damn, I don't miss being 17.
Yeah, I've never been to parties like that. I think the worst that
haven't
ever
either.
happened to me is whenever it was at my house and I had to work at 9 a.m. in the morning and they decided like, hey, do you have pickles upstairs? Like, out of all the stuff you can eat, out of all the snacks, they just wanted like a full dill pickle. And I was like, okay. And like, I had to sleep, so I decided to start going to sleep. And they decided like, just nomming on it right in front of me. I'm like, could you go away? And
Who is this person that's nomming pickle during your sleep time?
T.
just needs a full-size dill pickle
Yeah.
right
Whole
now.
pickle.
Yeah, just a whole ass pickle, and I'm like, could you not? It's like I'm trying to sleep, and this dude's just right there, and he's like, you want some? And I'm like, no, like,
He just hears Aiden. You're a pickle dick.
Oh, nice. I wasn't around back then, was it?
What?
I
Pickle
forget.
Rick?
Yeah, I just realized you're a little younger.
Yeah.
Well,
never
yeah,
mind.
because
Never mind.
Rick Sanchez travels through time, so
Fair.
of course it was back then. Who in the fuck even? You guys want to hear some funny posters Alex wants to do?
Yeah.
All right, because seriously, I need you guys to vote on these.
He's like dying to tell you.
I am dying to tell you.
I know.
You guys are... Am I interrupting your story?
no, I didn't. No, I
Was it
stopped for,
dude
like,
nom
2
that
years.
pickle?
Like, was there more to the pickle?
Like,
You look really mean in those glasses, so I like really wanted to make sure that I wasn't interrupting you.
dude, he looks like he's from LMFAO.
So hard, dude. Like if
Thank you.
if I saw you chilling by a dock somewhere, I'd be like, him. We need to party with him.
That's right.
You know?
Yes.
Okay, so you guys remember starting in the 90s, and I think they probably still exist, they would do like inspirational posters. So it would show like a whale tail, and it would say, perseverance.
We still have those at my job and stuff. They have one where it's like a kid's drawing, like flexibility, and he's like, the person's like just looks like they're like I
It's
don't know,
Gumby.
they're dead, like
Or like the cat.
like a
hanging-
Mortal Kombat X-ray.
Just hang in
Hey,
there.
there, yep.
Yeah. So you guys know what I'm talking about, right?
Unfortunately.
So Alex,
The sun comes out sometimes.
who's part of the Dolce crew that's getting ready to do his own West Coast show, his show, I have to tell you about real quick, is about psychedelic therapy. So he was so heavily involved in the Jehovah's Witnesses that like he was in some of their publications, I believe. He's going to tell the story, but he considered himself to be in a cult, and he got out of it. Good for him. Dude chiefs a lot of marijuana these days. That's great. So his show is about the psychedelic therapy he's done out of Los Angeles with some pretty incredible like guru types, literal shamans. You guys haven't heard this yet. I've been dying to tell Aiden. So since it's psychedelic therapy, the name of his show is Psychedelics. Boom, roasted. Everybody else, roasted. Like, that's a great name, right?
That's a good name.
But this is a terrible whatever the fuck that is. Can I have a lime thing?
Sure.
Just, and for the cameras. We got to keep them. Well, I guess it's probably off camera, right?
I don't know. I thought
Honestly, I haven't checked.
I'll just put it out. It's garbage.
It's not in anybody's face for sure. It's not like the Jacob one where it makes you look super tiny, like the huge bottles right in front of him.
That is hilarious.
That's pretty funny. It looks like he has to unscrew it like that.
When your beverage is so bad it gives you cotton mouth because you just don't want to take another drink. Truly Black Cherry by Fuck These People. Whatever this is, this hard seltzer is garbage. Don't drink that. Okay, back to the topic at hand, my peeps. So Alex's show, Psychedelics, which is a fucking incredible name, is going to be about that psychedelic therapy, and he's a realist, man, and he wanted to put out posters that are like said posters we were describing earlier, those motivational pieces of garbage, like live, laugh, love. Like that stuff.
That's the one.
Okay, you know who you are. You know who you are. You bought that wooden sign at Dollar General. So, he wants to do real life posters, and let me give you an example. This means nothing to you, but I was there for the creative meeting, so it's all happening in my brain. He wanted to do one. What?
It's all happening in your brain.
Damn.
Look, if you guys are a hallucination, I appreciate you choosing such choice glasses for this episode. You're all looking very A-rated. All right.
Side note, today is National Sunglass Day.
That's dope. That's dope. They're going to think that we just filmed this for that, and then they're going to watch next week and be like, what?
And the week after that.
Every week. Like, those guys are so Dolce. So.
I want to find some glasses that like blink.
Yeah, that's cool. Hell yeah. Do it. All right. So you guys know those pictures that show like all the penguins stand together and then there's like one over here. He's doing his own thing and it usually says like individualism and then tries to say something inspiring. Like if you work at a pretzel shop in the mall, you'd be inspired by this kind of thing. Okay. So just kidding. I didn't mean to offend
Like I'd be crossing a place that sells those freaking pictures. You got to focus on, trying to see a goddamn schooner.
Trying to see a sailboat. Shout out mall rats. Anyways, so his would like just show the little penguin off to the side and like a whale's definitely about to eat it, or maybe like a polar bear is just about to like have it for a snack, and it just says conformity. Sounds pretty good now, huh? Okay. I was like, okay, let's keep going. So we want to show a beached whale that's obviously not going to make it, and it just says comfort zones. They exist for a reason.
Poor whale's dying.
Oh no, it gets better. How about just a shot of a grave, but it says success. Here's where you end up anyway. Yeah? Would you rock that on your wall?
They're like that old meme that I remember where it was like I forgot what it's called, like just normal chicken or unfunny chicken or something like that, and it'd just crack a joke, but it'd be like bland but in a funny way. It's like, why did the chicken cross the road?
Why?
To get to the other side. That's literally the whole joke of it. But that's kind of like what the posters you're describing. They're kind of like that.
Fair. How about confidence? Because the fake you is the best you.
I fucking dig that one.
All right. How about perseverance? Because Miss Fussy Pants didn't want to cheat. Is that a poster? Believe in yourself. Because no one can lie to you better than you can. No? These aren't happening?
That was real.
Fine.
They're funny, but
all right. How about I paint the picture of a National Geographic shot of a bless her soul mother elephant dragging what's obviously the carcass of a baby elephant, causing her to fall behind in the line of elephants searching for water and then it just says hope. Oh, like she's obviously dragging the carcass of her child she can't let go of. And it's just like, hope.
Damn.
Right in the feels. All right. We might
So wrong.
we might get in trouble for this one.
Might as well just put like happy, like
That was his name.
Nemo.
This one might actually get us hate mail. I'm gonna choose to pass on that one on.
Oh,
Oh,
on.
really?
It's Dolce Friday.
I mean, I'll
do
fucking
it.
read it. What are they gonna do? Hate me?
These are my concepts. Don't shoot the messenger, okay? I'm just writing. I'm just reading what is written here, and I'm just relaying it to you.
That's exactly what Ricky Gervais says.
Big poster. Kid winning a race at the Special Olympics. He's first place. Participation is for retards. I didn't laugh.
I did.
Hey, man, I'm just reading these. I like this one, though. I like this one. Also, if you have a participation trophy, fuck you. Get rid of it. You shouldn't have kept it. That's what's wrong with society. And I'm not talking to anybody that's ever competed in the Special Olympics.
No.
But you high school guys, no, I'm just kidding.
Oh, damn.
Success. There's no I in team, but there's a U in failure. Yeah, I like that one.
That is fair.
Sportsmanship. There's no I in fuck those punk ass motherfucking teams. Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck them.
Do you guys talk to a lot of like corporate folk in a day? Like buzzwordy people?
Oh yeah.
Fair.
I believe him too.
I want a poster that just shows a picture.
Wait. You just contradicted yourself, sir. This motherfucking team. ING. There is an I.
You know what? Good catch. Again, like I'm just reading them. I actually didn't write these. Good catch, though.
I'll give you a participation trophy for that.
Oh! Oh! Boom! Roasted. Right in the heart.
Fuck, I felt that one.
All right, here's my favorite one.
Whenever we have guests, we should give them participation.
Oh, no one's ever gonna want to come back.
That is so happening. I'm gonna misspell a word on it.
Partification.
Please do that. We give it to him with a pair of water wings with Dolce logos on it.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck it.
All right, well, anyways, before I get to my favorite, then I guess I'll read efficacy. What in the actual fuck was wrong with the word efficiency? But here's my favorite one. And I know so many people's cubicles that I want to hang this sign on. You ready for it? Optimism. Some see the glass as half empty. You're a piece of shit.
That was good.
That's a good one. Yeah.
This message brought to you by the Carter Vodcast. All right, boys, let's drink some Bud Light Lime. It's pretty good stuff.
Yeah, that truly stuff is for middle-aged white women. Just so you know.
Mm-hmm.
Truly it is.
What? Why any sort of drink that like looks fruity or something like that is for middle-aged white women?
You wouldn't believe how many, and I mean exactly, middle-aged to right above that.
I mean, you
white
might
women
say
buy
that,
Truly.
but I've only seen you guys drink those.
Only Brandon tried it. What? Sorry, Brandon. Here, let me
Wait,
try it.
Who bought it?
Oh. Huh?
Who bought it?
Dun-dun.
I did.
Oh, it's on you.
Hold on. To be fair,
Oh, it's black
No.
cherry.
I don't drink fruity stuff like this in my normal life. I like a nice skunky beer, like an IPA, something like that.
It's
But
black cherry.
we're just buying this stuff because we walk into the, I guess you'd call it a liquor store on the corner. And it's like whatever they have a display of that's new, that's the point. We're trying it. Excuse me. And see that? It just made
Lord.
you burp and they're all garbage.
Thank you.
Hey, wipe off the microphone.
Oh, shit. Sorry about that, dude.
Please don't ruin the
just can't
microphone.
Well, off,
It's-
it's
Well,
what
it,
just
it,
comes
it's
down
got
to.
well,
You
it's
bought
got the little foam. If it didn't, then it'd be probably a bigger problem. But
That's fair. All right, Justin, you got the only cup big enough for me to pee in, so.
Thank you. That was
Come
scary.
on, man. It's Mountain Dew, like regular Mountain Dew. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Just let me get that cup real quick, dude.
God, that's
The ice will balance it out, man.
if it's dyed, it'll
like
taste
a
the
good burp.
same.
Right.
damn.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I have to go to the bathroom. So we're going to play a game today. Every time someone takes a bathroom break, You're not allowed to have them. While they're gone, Aiden has to entertain the crowd because he's new to the show. So you got to start telling a story that you're only allowed to tell during bathroom breaks, and you have to leave off wherever you're at when someone comes back.
Bro, I'll just cut this part out whenever you want. You hear that, Brandon? Yeah.
He said your bladder's baby-sized.
Your bladder's weak sauce.
We
Ever
don't weak
since
sauce
we were
bladder.
kids. Gotta pee. Motherfucker.
Maybe he's got something going on. Sure. Take another hit.
Solid if you don't.
Dude, the fuck is that?
What? Oh, that's a gift from a coworker from work.
Oh, shit.
They
All
gave
right.
it to me one Christmas, and yeah, I've had it since. I had it maybe for like a year or two. It's kind of aged a little bit, but she made it with like a little bottle cap, pressed it down, and that was pretty cool.
She fucking made it herself?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm surprised she hasn't like started like a little mini sales stuff or something like that with those.
Yeah. That's fucking cool.
Dude, you guys want to hear something funny?
We just did.
What?
Nothing?
Did you have a recording of me getting it all the way out of my fly? Sorry about that. Can you edit out that 3 minutes? Well, forget you guys. No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck you, man.
So I came across a video the other day when I was doing some like other cannabis smoker research. I came across this video where I was in the midst of looking up information you could actually use to do a good job smoking cannabis the right way for medicinal use, like how to like really maximize. And then this video just in the mix was like, what you're actually doing to your body when you consume cannabis and alcohol at the same time. And I looked at it and it was like 6 minutes long, and I'm like, it doesn't take that long to say having a good time. Skip. You know what I mean? Like, this video's longer than 9 seconds. I know you're bullshitting us, right? And how come videos are never like that on YouTube? It's like, what's actually happening when you have cannabis and alcohol? And then you click on it, and dude's like, having a great time. Whole video. How come that doesn't exist?
Fuck, I don't
Because we
know.
haven't made it yet.
I think it's because TikTok.
What's up with TikTok, man? I like it. I just...
It annoys the fuck out of me.
Really?
It does. Like I want to see some fat person doing a dance just because they're fat.
Is that like a whole category?
Oh, yeah.
It's like top news, extraterrestrial live, dancing just because you're fat. Oh, that's a thing?
Probably.
Okay.
I tried it for a while. I never put one up, but people kept sending me these fucking TikTok videos. I'm like, the fuck. Once in a while. The fuck.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen some like duh fucks, but I've also seen some pretty cool videos on
Yeah, there's some
TikTok.
pretty cool stuff, but I mean,
There's funny shit, man.
it's just, I don't know.
I don't know. Once it learns your algorithm, because you've been on it for a month, that's when it just gives you everything that you like.
Okay, tell us about it, Oprah.
That's fucking it. That's amazing. Every fucking video, I'm like, this is funny. I like that. I'm like, oh yeah, it's because it's my comedy. Like, keep fucking going. It's hilarious.
So you're saying like once the AI gets a hold of you, like once it really knows what you like, kind of
Gets
thing,
your
it just starts
information,
Gets my credit
your
card
numbers, your
Social
credit
Security.
cards, your
Skynet
mother,
has
your
you.
father,
Skynet, yep.
your socials.
That is so much better than that seltzer garbage they had us try.
Yep. Commonality.
Oh, well, use the word first.
Oh my fucking god! I just wanted to say it.
Man, I wish this was real money.
Yeah, I know,
Anyways,
right?
that's going
Cry.
in the pocket.
It actually,
Just jacks it all.
it originally was.
Oh,
But then my caregiver showed up, and I was like, how much for the stuff I want? And he was like, keep going. Did you guys ever see Pee-wee's Playhouse, man?
No.
How hard, like, how fast do you think they'd kick you out if you brought that in and you use these bills instead of actual ones at a strip
I don't know.
club?
Usher
Fuck,
got
it says
away with
make
it.
it rain.
You hear about that?
What?
It's too dark to see if they're actual
No, it
bills
is.
or not, so
Usher-
they all come towards
Usher,
you.
like a couple months ago, went to a
That's the
strip
point, dude.
club and had 5s, 10s, 20s, 50s, and 100s made out with Usher's face on it.
Damn.
And was tipping all night to these strippers. You know, and they're just all over him and doing whatever the fuck they want.
Oh my god.
Because he's getting these freaking hundreds and 50s.
Yeah.
Later on that night, they all figured it out. They all finally looked at it and was like, what the fuck? Pictures of Usher.
Usher.
Oh,
Dude, that's
shit.
so funny.
And they're like threatening to sue him and all this kind of stuff. It was like,
No one said it had to be real money. Like, he didn't do anything illegal.
You know what's the coolest line that came out of that whole thing was a campaign line later that should have been, you know how many girls' G-strings I was in tonight? Boom.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah, that would have been cool. But damn, that's pretty gangster. I mean, that's cool of him.
No, it's
right.
funny.
So,
So now
I mean, you kind of feel bad for the girls.
So
a
now that you
little
got the
bit.
moneymaker
I
gun,
do.
when are you gonna
Just
start a
having
rap
assaults.
video?
like an actual rap
Hearts
video,
of
there's
gold.
no rap video
Hearts of gold.
happening that I'm aware of. I mean,
You already got the car. You could literally just have it ghost ride the whip and then just kind of walking around
Oh my
past
god,
it.
please fucking do that. Yeah, just like that.
yeah,
Jesus.
I don't know about that. Actually, you know who does a pretty
Ghost
funny...
ride the way it just goes downhill.
Yeah, what is that? Is that when those dudes like get out and walk with it?
Yeah. They put it on like neutral, starts moving, and it's like,
And then they get out and dance?
Dance, walk, whatever.
I mean, that's pretty cool, I guess. I mean, that looks cool. I don't know why you do it, and I have no desire to.
I don't know. It started out in Cali. I think in Oakland.
Sure. Oaktown starts a lot of things like that. Hoopties, low lows, low riders. I'm pretty sure it all came out of Oakland originally. Shout out Oaktown. Hey, man, you're going to have to edit out all that money sound, dude. Here's how you clean up $100 bills on
What is it,
Dolce
copyrighted?
Friday, bro. Just like that, dude. We don't care. Dude.
I just
bro,
picked
no,
them
I
all
started
up.
putting these in my pocket. Why you think I'm organizing them?
How'd you like our cherry moment, though? That was pretty
That
good.
was
man.
good.
Yeah, I kind of enjoyed that myself. But commonality is a real thing. Like, for example, if people are going out on a Friday night, they're listening to a show like this. You go to a bar, and it seems like, by default, there's always, like, auto beef with a few people.
Yep.
Right? Like, you walk in, and that dude scoped you, and you scoped him, and all of a sudden, for no reason...
Y'all guys are kissing.
And then you just walk up there and look him in the eyes, and you're like, wham, dude. No, you're not kissing. Like, there's just like a beef in the air for some reason. Because you walked in a room. I don't know why that is, but it seems to exist.
Alpha males.
Everyone's experienced it. Tell me
Yeah.
about it.
Same shit. All same shit.
What?
I don't know what you do. It's not like you walk up and pick a fight, you know? So, like, same shit. You see him and then it's like, it's
I think
it.
you said Brandon does do that.
What?
That's not what I said.
Thank
Well,
you.
I said when he's super drunk.
That was a long time ago
It was a long
that
time
I was
ago.
still on medication. That's terrible stuff.
It is
story.
It is
I had a
terrible.
lot of problems with it, man. I had a lot of
Let's
problems.
go with all that.
Justin, you used to be a bouncer. What is that, man? What is that moment where, like, you've done nothing? If the guy walked up to you and said hi, you would say hi back, but for some reason it's lingering in the air that, like, at one point this happened.
And usually, it's, with me, it was always someone who was going to end up starting shit.
Did it happen a lot?
Yeah. But, I don't know. I said I was pretty good at my job, so I immediately kept it cool. So,
You just meant started shit in general because you were bouncing.
well, like, they'd be eyeballing me in case they did do something like, okay, what have I got to deal with?
Sure.
You know, stuff like that. And I'd catch them doing it, and later I'd see them start shit. So, but yeah, I had a lot of problems with beer balls.
Yeah.
I used to like to call them people getting their beer balls, but I don't know. It's just, you know, guys get drunk, the alpha male shit starts up, you know, shit like that. Little guys got in pointing complexes,
Yeah.
and they want to try one of the biggest fuckers in the room, who happens to be the bouncer. So yeah,
Yeah, I've heard
Just
that
kind
a
of
lot.
chilling there. It's just cartoon noise like thunk.
I
Next.
literally did that one time. I just boom one on this dude's head, and he just tonk.
I got a buddy that was a police officer, military before that, and he was just a massive human being, right? Just one of those big guys, for real, hand like a baseball glove. I mean, really. And there's a story of him bouncing, and he kept trying to get this guy not to. Excuse me. Anyway, he ends up socking this kid in the nose for whatever reason. The kid came at him, punched him, something. Tom had never swing first. Punches this kid in the nose, and that piece of cartilage there, the bone, something, split his nose in half, like
I've seen it happen.
like down the middle kind of thing.
Disgusting.
And I guess that it was so disgusting that this dude's girlfriend, shrill scream into the night kind of thing, just exploded the situation. I guess he was laying on the ground with his face gushing, all in the mouth and with the drool and the tears. And like, I've heard some horror stories of like what a bouncer had to do to stop a guy because of what he did. And it's usually pretty outlandish.
Yeah.
Like bum rushing a 300-pound guy. Who does that? Who fucks with a 6'4" dude? What are you doing? Happens. Except Aiden. Aiden fucks with 6'4" dudes all the time. I'm like,
6'4". The what?
yeah, man, you gotta quit talking shit to those guys. Because I don't know how to fight, man.
I don't know how to fight either.
All right, we'll just say stuff
I've been
like,
practicing in VR though. So
Yeah, you
He's
went
ready.
VR.
yeah, I did bring my VR.
What's up, man? What do you got?
Nothing really. I'm still waiting. I lost my debit card, so I'm waiting for that so I can get games.
Oh, like you lost the card so you don't have a number to punch in?
Yeah.
So is
Kinda
it
tragic.
still virtual reality or is it just like virtually quiet?
No. I still have my own like personal little room in there. I could do stuff, but that's about it. I mean, I got like a Beat Saber demo, so I'm like playing the same song. Yeah.
You could DJ in VR?
No.
There might be an app for that or a game, yeah.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that'd be way
Yeah.
cool.
There's a
DJ
game
Hero.
called VR Chat where you just basically like go online or something like that. You'll go into a world and you can just wave at people and stuff, or you could just like there's games that you can play and all that.
So
Kind of feels weird though
okay.
because
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I just remember. Okay, you all seen Ready Player One?
Yeah.
I have
Yeah.
not. No.
Oh, it's older now.
Yeah, it came out about 5, 6 years ago.
no,
I
it
would've-
can't
I
be
would've
that.
said
It was
maybe like 4.
two.
I thought it was like
Two or
three
three,
or
maybe.
4.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was like 2 years ago. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't.
but he was
go
like
that
12
far.
back then. Like he doesn't remember.
Whoa, offensive.
I just always forget how
ages.
young Aiden is, and so I'll say something, and I'm like, God damn, that was only a
I
decade
mean,
ago.
you literally
Like,
just flip the numbers.
Dude, you guys that movie. It's right up your alley.
fair.
Yeah, no, I've seen it. I loved it, man.
Okay. Do you think we'll ever have
Ready Player 2.
a? There's a book.
Oh, there is.
It just came out last summer. Actually, it's like everyone's been wanting to read it. I heard it's great. I hope they actually do the movie.
Wait, after a movie with special effects like Ready Player One, they did the sequel on paper?
Oh well, typically
No,
it starts
it's a
out as a book, kind of like the
first.
Hunger
It
Games.
started
for
like a
instance,
book.
Yeah.
It's a start as
Yeah.
a book.
Well, but unlike the Hunger Games, it wasn't a horrific piece of dumpster fire.
Yeah, that's fair. I was really disappointed in the Hunger Games movie.
Were they bad?
God damn, did you guys try to watch that?
I
Yeah.
barely remember it.
I read the books and stuff, and it's like to fit the PG-13 description, they took out a lot of stuff.
They murdered.
They
it. Just like
butchered
they
it,
did with the
yeah.
Harry Potter movies and stuff. They butchered them.
Sure.
I haven't read the books to say. I have a friend who it's like a religion for her to like read the books and stuff like yearly, but like they cut out an immense amount of stuff.
Right.
Like,
I mean, they got to. I mean, you're trying to make this book, who's like freaking thick, into a 2.5 hour movie.
Yeah.
You can't put everything in there. You just got to cut some stuff that makes really no matter to the story at all.
Sure. Like
But
plot
anyway,
points,
okay.
talent.
Do you think that eventually we're going to have something like the Oasis?
What's the Oasis?
The virtual reality that everyone goes into in Ready Player One.
Did you watch Surrogates? Bruce Willis?
Yeah,
Oh,
sure. I've seen
that.
a lot of that stuff.
Set.
Oh, you know what I actually liked about Ready Player One a lot was that it had that Dolce feel to it. By the way, that very neon, like 80s kind of glow
Dude,
feel.
it was all
Tron?
80s.
Yeah, felt great,
Tron.
right? But so that was called the Oasis, right? Sure. You know what I did like about the Hunger Games though was how I could be watching another movie in 3 clicks because it was Netflix, so that was cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, in Ready Player One, that would be the equivalent of simulation theory, right?
Yeah.
Like some of the physicists talk about now, and actually, you could make a pretty great case for it. You really could. There's like a great chance this is not base reality, and it kind of makes sense because there's a lot of theories on it. But here's kind of some cool math. So picture us and look at the war we were talking about earlier, right? So the Palestinians and Israel today and rockets, and Putin moved 120,000 troops around a while ago. Excuse me. It would make a lot of sense if the human race fucked itself up and it's actually the future and we're trying to figure out how we could have avoided it and we're running a bunch of simulations to see what the next step might be. Or it's a current time and this is a really detailed simulation because they need to know what the next decision's best choice might be, right? Like maybe this is being run on a quantum computer in a basement in like a White House owned, government run, Alphabet, CIA, MIB, whatever place. And it just feels super realistic because they needed it to.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's fucking real there.
It's possible.
It is.
You seem like you were about to say something, and I don't want to start talking about UFOs until you do. So.
No.
Damn, homie just said nah. I'm like, and could you tell us if he's... Nah, bro.
Gives it back.
Bruh.
So, I heard this theory. Oh, God. I'm going to sound crazy. I don't know. Fuck.
Here we go.
All right. The theory is, check it out. Just like right now, all this war I started prefacing with earlier. And so the human race doesn't do well. Maybe there's like a nuclear war. Who would survive a nuclear war? Well,
Cockroaches and Twinkies.
I would think jacked
I
humans,
guess it-
like He-Man type dudes, right? Definitely cockroaches and Twinkies always. But maybe it would actually be like super, super brainiac versions of ourselves, right? Like only the smart are going to survive because you got to rebuild society.
Ever heard of Vault Tech?
No, what's that?
It's from a video game, Fallout. It's like basically based on what you're talking about.
Okay.
Except they ran a lot
We
of
all know how to
terrible
use a cell phone.
Yeah.
None of us know how to build one. Is the whole point. Like all of human progress is led by very few super genius individuals like an Elon Musk. The rest of us are just making vodcasts. Like we're doing shit to propel the human race any direction, right? And that's cool. I'm not being judgy, but here's my point. Is like, so in the future, maybe instead of the He-Man winning, you had to be smart. Only the science-y type people, the higher IQ people survive. What you end up with in that way, or there's a second version of it where, like Ready Player One, we just quit fucking with other humans. We quit going to Walmart for stuff. We let drones deliver it. We stay home and we basically date and fuck robots because it's way less human garbage. You get everything you want. You just tell it, I wanted this tall, that look, this feel, talk nice to me, spank me, whatever you want. Not just sexually, but in a companion. We just AI out. And so humanity kind of like loses its connection and doesn't start dealing with emotions the same way. And maybe because they have to become evolved in a different regard, you kind of end up with what they show as gray aliens down either of those roads. And I'm super paraphrasing and condensing. You basically end up with like gray aliens, right? Giant brains, not really worried about the genitalia thing, little mouths. Big almond eyes. So pretty. Anyways, so these guys talk, hey, commonality. Aww. There's no money left to shoot at me.
That's true. I got my racks on me.
So one of the theories is that what happens is that because something tragic happens to the human race and it's forced to evolve in kind of a dramatic regard, we end up in a place where we're not super connected. Like maybe emotions aren't really a thing. You know, like human sex isn't happening a lot. And so supposedly...
Well, that would help with the population problem.
Right. What? He just looked at me with his blank stare.
I was waiting for you to keep going.
About
You're like,
what?
supposedly...
I know, I was just fucking with you. What are we talking about?
It's like intimacy?
I
What's
don't
that?
know. What's intimacy?
Sex?
Human
What is that?
intimacy and emotions
Well,
going
yeah.
away. Like,
How cool would it be to actually
A
have
girl?
pizza delivered to you by a drone?
Right. Sure. Yeah, it would be super cool. I would like to have all my shit delivered by robots. But here's my point. The human race evolves to a point that we don't interact with each other the same way. And so to sort of like simulate what that visceral, weightlifting, jacked, diving, skydiving, adrenaline pumped, like to go back and experience that or to experience it all, I guess I'm saying, they essentially run a simulation. Interesting. Smoke enough pot, that'll start to make sense.
Or it'd be
Dude.
like
Yeah, I was like, I'm kind of a little lost here. Wait. So
Or it'd be like Wally.
Wally?
we lose our emotions
that's what I was thinking as well.
from being
Evolution.
emotional to robots. So
The human
we
race
make a
doesn't connect.
simulation to connect.
All right, let's think about it. Let's use cannabis as an example, right? As I consume some alcohol. No, just hear me out. And when I use this analogy, think in terms of our technologies doing the same thing that I'm describing. So with cannabis, it used to be a plant and you put it in a pipe and you smoke it, right? Then they started making extracts. Then they started making snuff out of it. Then they started making little vaporizers you could just carry around, right? Like, what's going to happen next? You're just going to wake up in the morning and like press a button on a sticker on your arm and get high. Okay? Like everything is getting faster, more pure, mainline, straight into the system, everything. Our technology used to double every 18 months and say, like it's hard drive speeds, or I think that's what it is, right? There's a scientific theorem behind it. Every 18 months we double our hard drive speeds.
I think so.
Are you sure? Because hard drives can only physically spin so fast, which is why we don't have like
no.
solid state, dog.
Yeah, we moved to solid state. Right now we're doing M.2.
Damn, Grandpa. The fuck you talking about spinning?
You're
You want to talk about this at the sock hop?
Huh?
I borrow your flip phone
You
real
specifically
quick?
said hard drive. I don't know. That's just what popped in my mind.
Hard drives
Well,
don't
right now we
spin
got a
anymore,
shortage because of like I'm still waiting to try to get a
I remember you
PS5.
told me that.
I just want to play some exclusives like Demon Souls.
What's Demon Souls all about?
Ever heard of Dark Souls?
Yeah, hell yeah, the world's hardest game kind of thing.
Yeah, it was Demon Souls. I'm pretty sure was like the first one, and it's remastered on the PlayStation 5. So like
That's cool.
Yeah, it looks really good.
They got DuckTales for me. I'm just fucking with
Maybe?
you,
I
dude.
was
I'm just
like-
kidding. Can I get some Duke Nukem though?
Duke Nukem.
I'm
They
just-
kind of died
That's
down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
There's so many good remakes.
Okay,
dude.
let's see. Let's see if this means anything to Aiden. I'm either about to sound like so old school OG or just old. You ready for this?
Yeah.
I have a copy of the Anarchist Cookbook and the Jolly Roger Cookbook on a 3.5-inch drive. Boom.
Oh, floppy.
Yeah, dog.
Oh, floppy disk.
Straight
I
up.
remember floppy disk.
I could walk-
You could fit like a sound.
Yeah. yeah.
Like
You
two-
put it in the computer, it's just like, beep. Oh, wow, did you hear that?
Whoa!
That all fit on that disc, huh?
Technology. It's like 1.3 megabytes or something like
Yeah,
that.
they're
of
fucking
storage.
tiny.
Weren't they like 5 megabytes? Seriously? And then what was bigger than that was the 5 1/4. Remember that when Apple IIs first hit
Little
school?
hard drives you pop in.
5 1/4, like a true floppy. Like shitty plastic covering thinner, shittier plastic, and you had to put it in the computer like 15 fucking times. and
Nowadays,
some
people
kid
would
bent
probably
it.
refer them as like, "Oh, that's a save icon." Like whenever it comes
Yeah.
to games,
That's a good point.
it really is like just a save icon. That's the only thing that's like keeping it alive at this point. I was like there whenever they were finally disappearing and USBs were taking its place.
It was like, did you guys fucking see that thing where if you ask a kid to pretend like they're holding a phone up to their head, they always go like that, and then if you ask anybody our age, we always went like that. No,
Interesting.
It's fucking true because when they hold a phone, they don't fucking. It's not like an old fucking house.
Well,
phone.
they're like
No.
thinking it's like a cellular phone.
Way
What
back.
they're thinking is probably like the kid's phone is like, "Hello," like like whatever, and it's like the wire stuff.
Were they in like
No,
a
no, no,
poor
it's
neighborhood?
the
Because
opposite
I feel like
of
most
that.
people just go like,
Because we grew up with like house phones on cords and shit.
Yeah, it made more sense if you said that they do like smartphone or something like that because you hold it like
That is.
What's
That's
funny
that's
is
what
I
they do. They
seen
just
one
go like
on
that.
YouTube.
Oh.
Like when I
You
give
you
my
held
phone,
you
he's
held it
just
like this
hello.
as if you were like gripping like
No,
the
like-
center, like as like the top and bottom.
I didn't want to go like that because like I don't know any phones that are that wide. That's like a phone and a half. That's like insane.
all right, first let me ask you, you ever picked up a landline before?
Oh yeah. Like not
I've
at work.
seen them.
I've
I've
seen
seen
them.
them. Yeah.
It's
Like
in a
tigers in the
museum,
wild.
like in a
A
museum.
landline? Yeah.
All right, on YouTube, it's on YouTube or TikTok. They put these two teenage boys in a room.
Why are you watching this,
No.
bro? I know you live by yourself.
Don't go there.
With an old rotary phone. Like when you had to go click, click, click,
Yeah.
click, click,
Oh, I think I've seen that. They have to figure it out.
and they're like, we need you to call this number. And they cannot figure out how to make the call.
That is.
Are you serious?
Like eventually, like after a good, 10, 15 minutes, they figure it out.
You know what's funny? Is like if they
They're
brought
like-
one of those
there's
phones
like-
in here and it asked
There's
me,
no screen.
I would have just come out with a picture of margaritas and they were like, get fucked. That guy's cool. Like, hey, that rotary phone. That's pretty nice though. Hey, check it out. Lime. Salt.
Okay. It's like with us, with VHSs.
Well, yeah. Oh.
You ever
hold
had a
on, hold on
VCR?
minute. No, I don't.
Oh yeah. I know VCR.
What's that now?
Damn.
It's like this dude trying to create the sky.
Are you? Hey, you guys know a big topic with me is UFOs and being out of Bud Light Lime. So, I'll trade you.
I can help you. With
Why
one
is this
thing.
garbage in here?
Did you finish
What?
your Truly?
Because we're advertising, silly.
No, I'm totally not advertising that.
Totally not just
Truly,
keeping
I'm
the
not.
logo right.
Truly.
I was like, he's gonna let that fall.
Look at this garbage. I can't get rid of it. Nutrition facts.
Bad. You should try it. I'm just straight up honest.
100 calories.
Ugh.
Yep,
Amount-
middle-aged white women.
Yeah, that's gonna put a pound on you.
Total fat, 0 grams.
I have
Ingredients.
Nothing against middle-aged white women, just so you guys
Filtered,
know.
carbonated,
Just to clarify,
That's
I did
like
not
the
have
perfect
any
day for
relations with that
Yep.
woman.
I love middle-aged white women.
natural, and
I swear
artificial.
she said she was 34.
flame.
Yeah.
She said she was 40, I swear.
What's happening? What's the oldest chick you
You
ever
missed
banged?
all this while you were trying to pronounce truly.
Damn.
Mm.
Fucking went there.
Psychedelics would not appreciate that. Woo! Shout out Alex. That's cool. He's on Dolce Friday anyway.
Yeah.
Doesn't even know he's here.
I kept
Hey,
thinking
Spirit.
his last name for the longest time was Charades. I don't.
Sure.
I like to be honest. Like whenever he's like charades, and I was like charades. Like that's like the first thing that pops up in my head, and I'm like I don't know. It's just like you gotta guess. Haha, he's a boat. Like
That's his nickname's Alex Pictionary.
Oh my God! Please start that.
Charades was cool. Do you guys know how to play?
yeah. I've won.
Let's do one real quick.
Do it.
One charades.
You go.
No, I don't want to go. I want somebody else to go. I want to play one.
I'm not going. Aiden.
Go. I mean, somebody put like your little vape thing is spinning, and then somebody goes.
Oh no, we have a whole.
No, not the time. I meant like somebody spin the pick.
Time.
Wow.
Like for example, you guys that got all
I
these
knew what he
pen
was talking
things.
about.
This is
I knew
actually
what he meant
Rollo's
too.
house clock.
Isn't that like a whole ass hour though?
Yeah, it is.
The whole last hour.
Earlier I said first of all, and per my who are you again? Oh yeah, producer.
I'm the
Anyways,
cool skateboard guy.
per my producer.
That was Aiden anyway.
Hey, Aiden's got to do it. I love that. So hold on though. Per my producer, I have to circle back around and complete thoughts. And so earlier I said
hell.
first of all, and now I forgot what I was going to say. Again. Go ahead. Aiden.
What were you gonna say?
What? What are we all doing here?
Charades.
Charades.
Charades. That's
All right. So now you got to do one. How many words is it? Hold on, you got to tell us. Or how many syllables, right? Isn't that part of it?
Yeah,
Fucking
first
escape.
word.
Oh, I guess just one word.
One word. How many syllables? All right, let's say you can like hold up a number of fingers.
Syllables?
How many syllables?
In the word. Fucking 8?
Did you
Wait,
go to
so,
public?
no,
That's a big fucking word.
Yeah.
I
I was thinking like
Damn,
letters.
all right.
Son.
was like,
Did you
went
go to
from
public
8 to
school?
2? Oh man.
Which one? So people can move. I was like syllables, and he went.
Some of them.
How many
Yes.
syllables, Ali? 2 syllables.
Dose.
All right, one word, 2 syllables. All right, act it out. Hit us. Beard.
Chin strap.
Scrap. Bong.
Stoner.
Brandon. Was it Brandon?
It was really. I'm a charade.
You are now.
One of my best friends in the world is named Alex Charades, and now I'm a charade.
Oh my God.
The whole thing's
Alex
a sham here.
charades. He's gonna hate that.
You know what's funny is I'm really getting cardboard cutouts of all you guys, so it can be a total sham. Like on the days nobody can make it, they're still gonna be in that seat.
Like, so how you been? Just
Just Aiden in the background. What's up, motherfucker? I'm like, so Rollo, how are things? And he's like, pretty good. I'm also cool. Yeah, right
we
on.
could
man.
print our faces on like one of those like car sale things. I'll just the floaties.
The wacky waving inflatable arm flailing tube man. Yeah.
Whacking
That was
a
a
flying
more
arm man.
movement.
Yeah.
They won't even know they're
Overstock of 'em.
gone.
Yes.
That was not very Dolce. What flavor is this? Oh, tailpipe. That would be all right. You guys want to know what I think is the most manly thing in vaping?
Having a pink battery.
I'm just kidding. I don't give a fuck. It's just pretty cute. I bought it for Coley.
I was like, how many sticks have you bought? Like, I swear you've been changing them like every 2 seconds. You know, like 1, 2, 3. I'm like,
Ah.
yeah.
Brought to you by Sesame Street.
4 vapes. Not by Sesame
I was
Street.
just kidding.
By Dolce Street.
Bye.
Dolce Friday brought to you by. Name our street, guys. Name our street.
Fuck is the name of your street? Is it really?
Mm-hmm.
That's so lame. All right.
Sunny
Do I gotta
days.
blur that out?
People showing up with hate mail.
Dolce.
It's like, so about that participation trophy.
Sunny people taking my cares away.
That was fucked up. Oh man,
I'm hurt.
there's so many bad jokes on right now.
They're only bad jokes.
No bad like soft people can handle them, which is like the world right now. So
Soft people can't handle them.
yeah,
Bruhs all fall off because they all soft. I
Yeah.
love that line, man.
fuck I know. Shout out to Rick Ross.
Shout out Rick Ross.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That'd be cool. It's like 10 years from now because this show totally failed. And Rick Ross, who's been rich for like so many years, is just out of shit to watch. And he comes across a Dolce Friday and he's just like mowing some popcorn in a super luxe chair. And it's just like, shout out Rick Ross. And he's like, I was a cool guy.
I love them motherfuckers.
And he's so rich that he owns the ostrich from Family Guy. And it's like, ha ha, behind Rick Ross.
Fuck, I dig that.
Those guys actually have enough money to buy cartoon characters in real life.
Oh my god.
When you have that many millions, you can actually do that. Did you know that? That's actually how Lil Wayne exists. I'm serious,
Yeah,
dude. He's
Lil
like
Jon.
superhuman.
Dude, I didn't know he was still relevant. Like,
When was he not relevant?
I don't listen to like new shit, and the last thing I heard from like Lil Wayne was I don't know, he like fell off the boat. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking, and I was like, oh my god.
Lil Wayne's dope as shit, dude. I love that guy.
Fuck, I didn't. Yeah.
You like Lil Wayne?
Well,
You say something.
but I
I like that he's
All right, let's hear
he's
it.
doing Lil
Let's
Wayne. I
hear it.
love it.
What? No, I don't really listen to him that much, but I do know of him a lot of his songs and stuff.
I didn't fucking know. I listened to him like 20 fucking years ago.
It's all right. Little John looks like a big mouth Billy Bass.
Does he haven't
Like
seen him in
most of his
forever
time,
either.
to be honest, whenever he speaks too, he's just like you know, you go to the bathroom like young moolah baby, like young moolah baby. Like I'm gonna be real, like
he's
I'm
going to
even-
the bathroom.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
His recording studio is a stall.
A million years. Tougher than Nigerian hairs.
Dude, I fucking love that. That's better than Lil Wayne.
That's good stuff right there, bro.
Fuck, that's gold.
All right, but Lil Wayne is dope as shit. He's cool as balls. But he's like a cartoon character, like a superhuman. Like, he doesn't look like regular people. He doesn't act like What?
I don't know. That's
He's like, what? Like, I didn't just call this guy not human. All right.
the only person that would be deemable for that would be like Mark Zuckerberg.
Whoa.
He
Have you seen that?
He's weird.
Mark
in
Zuckerberg?
Yeah. Have you ever seen like images of him? There was somebody that made a wax model of him, and it looked more realistic than him. Like,
Get fucked. The fake you is the best you. He's just a human sucker fish, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Like, that dude just crawled
weird
out of a
People like
creek
saying,
off
like,
a
he-
slimy rock and was like, Facebook.
people like saying like comparing him to like a reptile or like lizard, like he's not real. He's like an alien race.
Yeah, dude. Have you seen him? He's always in court. That fucking guy, he's always in court. They probably put a Starbucks or something he likes, like a Burger King or something,
In that courtroom.
in the courtroom because that dude's always in court. And he's the only person I ever see on TV that I'm just like, that's cool. Nat Geo's doing a new thing on salamanders. Oh, damn, it's Mark Zuckerberg again. Like, homie looks like a lizard person for sure.
He's the only human without commonality.
Oh, I don't have any bills to shoot at you. Maybe it's only the first
good.
time you say it. I thought it was every time you say it on Pee Wee Herman show, right?
Well, it's like,
Oh shit! Yeah.
Look at
Payday.
Elon Musk. He looks like the skin around his eyes has been stretched.
Yeah, he's weird looking. Too.
I mean, maybe they have like a facelift or something.
I don't know. Too much Botox.
Shout out to Facelift.
Yeah, sponsored by.
He's sponsored by Facelift. Yeah, I guess.
So you guys think Zuckerberg just went to a plastic surgeon and was like, could you just take these and put them more, you know?
Made me
Said
look
the
like a
sloth.
15
Deliverance.
pubescent boy.
Oh, that's rough.
Could you just push them apart far enough people question my
Like
parentage?
Pinocchio is like, I'm a real boy.
Who the fuck is that guy?
I'm a rube. Who's what guy?
The guy on the bill.
Ben Washington? It's a $100 bill?
That is not.
What does it say?
Also,
Who
did you
is
say
that guy?
Ben Washington?
Benjamin Franklin?
There
Can I
you
see
go.
this? Do you mind?
Benjamin Washington.
It's a $101 bill.
Yeah, public school.
Oh, damn.
No, dude. I'm pretty sure that this $100 bill that has a serial
Make It Rain.
number but says "Make It Rain." I'm pretty sure that's Billy Bob Thornton from Sling Blade on
Oh
it.
my fucking god! Let me see.
Hundo.
French fried potatoes.
He's at the strip club, like right on the rail at the stage with the fucking blade from the lawnmower.
Oh my god.
That'd be funny as hell.
He's so fucking funny.
He's
to
just
me.
got those bills. He's handing them out. Usher walks by. He's like, "Fuck you, bro. I did first."
I reckon I'm gonna kill you now.
I reckon.
Did you ever see that movie?
If we're thinking about the guy that we're thinking about, I think so. Like he's like, we're gonna have like a
Yeah, the underbite.
yeah. So yeah, I have.
He's
Got
friends
underbite
with
like a
little
can
boy
opener.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
old as shit.
All time.
Favorite movie.
If you say Avatar, you're fired.
Avatar. Are you talking about like the blue people?
How old is that movie?
No, there's two.
No.
There's two avatars. One's the last
that's-
Airbender.
Oh, you're talking about that?
Like-
Yeah, the last Airbender.
It was
the movie.
such a bad movie.
Oh, live action
The live
anime
action-
anything is garbage.
Garbage, yeah.
You ever seen the
Dragon Ball
one?
did it. Yeah, see, Mortal Kombat did it 30 years ago, and it was
Have you seen the new
awful.
one?
I have not.
No, is it good?
I've heard bad stuff.
I've heard good about. I mean, it can't be worse. Can it?
It
What
can't
are
be
you
worse
talking
than the
about? Are you talking about-
original.
Probably better, but like
It can't be worse than
compared
the
to what we have
sequel.
now, it's probably
Oh,
like
Annihilation. I have both. They were
Annihilation.
fucking. If you watch them knowing they're gonna be stupid, though, they're kind of funny. Like,
What?
because they're being
The
serious. Mortal Kombat
movies, the first
from
two,
like 30 years ago, bro,
from like late mid '90s.
or maybe
Yeah,
not 30
but I wasn't
years.
one of those guys that like watched the Mario Brothers movie. Like,
That
That
was
one
bad.
That one was
too.
bad, but like I
It-
liked
I
it.
own
I
it
liked
on
it as
DVD.
well.
no,
in a
I
weird
love it.
way.
I own it.
Do you really?
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
one
it
of those
took me
Legends of
years.
the Falls movie where I love it and I'm really glad it exists, but I'm never watching that a third
That's right,
time.
that's right.
Right?
It took me way too long. I was like, why the fuck is there a dinosaur following them around? Someone's like, that's Yoshi. I'm like, he's not even green. I was like, that's not Yoshi. And they're like, no, it's Yoshi. And like, she says it in the movie. And I was like, this is bullshit. As a
Tell-
child.
Yeah, I've watched facts about that movie too. That they hired like strippers for one scene too, just for a part because it was
I think legally they
that
have
movie. That movie is specifically like one of the reasons why Nintendo hasn't made like a film in a while because of how bad that one was.
What do you mean a while? It was like 1991.
How did
Yeah,
this
they
freaking-
haven't had it one since.
How did they think it was going to be good, though? Did they not watch the whole thing before saying
No, it was
The
like
bad thing
I,
is,
I don't
yeah,
know.
okay, but if you look at it, when you look at it on paper, it looks good because you got Bob Hoskins playing Mario. You know who's killing
He's a good
Roger
actor.
Rabbit
Yeah.
and Smeen and Hook. Yeah, John Leguizamo just starting out.
He was good back then, though. I liked him.
You
I
know.
liked him in the movie.
Yeah, Dennis Hopper playing Koopa.
Can't go wrong.
And like, and the one chick, she was in a few movies back then too.
I can't remember her name, though.
She was cute as hell.
She was hot back then, yeah.
You know, but just the
she's hot now.
makeup. Oh, the makeup was horrible.
The makeup.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things. The Bob
Trust
bothered
the
me.
fungus.
Yeah, trust the fungus. What the
What
fuck?
the fuck?
Jesus.
But yeah, the most recent news I've heard about Nintendo and the filmmaking and stuff is apparently there's talk between Illumination, the creators like Despicable Me, and them. So we might be seeing a film being made by them. Who knows?
I mean, it could be good.
That'd be pretty cool. I mean, so far we got Sonic the Hedgehog. That one was
Dude,
pretty
Sonic
good.
was
I
decent.
didn't watch it.
I like it. It's funny.
Yeah, it was good.
It was
I
funny.
liked it.
It was like old school Carrie.
And then
That's what I
my
liked
favorite
about
thing
it.
is you know Sonic.
I'll have to watch it.
You know Sonic, that little poorly drawing. Of
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Sonic.
yeah.
They put he's in the movie.
Are you shitting
Yeah,
me?
because like there's this crazy guy that he swore that he's seen this blue demon. He calls it blue demon, and he shows them the picture, and they all laugh at him, and then that's the drawing.
God damn, that's funny.
Yeah, it's so many references and memes in that. It's really good, and Detective Pikachu was also.
I thought that was fucking
that one
excellent.
was
Yeah.
I never
awesome.
had. See, like I never knew anything about Pokemon besides basic knowledge.
Yeah.
At the
'Cause
beginning,
I never got into it, but and I'm like, get outside and play. Telling us my nephews are playing Pokemon. You know, like, go
yeah. In the
outside.
beginning, like they show like the competition, like
Yeah.
like two people fighting, and the person that's fighting in that is Red from the original games.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so I thought that was a really cool Easter egg that they added.
No, it was cool. Did you guys catch the part at the end after the credits where Ryan Reynolds goes to a dope nightclub in Miami, and when he's down by Justin's feet during a Coke deal, he goes, Dolce! And the lightning bolts from my logos come out of his tail?
Oh my god.
That's pretty good, huh?
No, I just saw him like
you guys should smoke this much weed.
my favorite
Well,
part
for
of him with
Miami.
Ryan Reynolds was the ending of Deadpool when he just comes out in a rope. He's like, what are you still doing here? Just waiting.
Was good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ferris
waiting
Bueller's
for
Day
something.
Off.
Yeah.
It's like, get out of
You
here.
didn't know that?
The what?
That's
Wait.
from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Oh yeah, that's the reference.
Okay,
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, the way you said that, I was like, you didn't know that was from Ferris Bueller. I'm like,
I haven't
Ow.
watched that, but I do know it. The reference.
It's
No, I haven't watched
Pretty
it.
funny, pretty standard
Dude,
90s
you gotta
stuff.
watch it.
To be clear, because this will be in the murder trial, you haven't seen Ferris Bueller's Day Off?
No, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen Back to the Future except for that one clip whenever you guys were watching it and I beat you in Mario Kart, and then
It's why I wear the
I just
glasses.
haven't seen
Dude, I have all the best movies of the 80s and 90s. Give me a flash drive. Actually, you're going to need a hard drive, an external.
You got all the best movies of the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah.
Can we get that
Shit
80s
I
list
watch.
first?
I don't know. Mad Max. Fucking loved Mad Max.
Gangster. What else you got?
I don't know. I'd have to actually go look.
Isn't
Sorry,
it like
I
an
didn't hear you
old
say
film
cocktail.
and stuff? I seen the
I didn't hear
new
taco.
one where like it's like
I
a
didn't hear
good day to
rotating.
die or something like that, and he spray paints his mouth with like silver.
The new Mad Max. There is a new. Well,
Yeah,
it's not new
yeah.
anymore.
More with
Yeah, it's
Tom
not new
Hardy.
anymore, but that's the most recent.
It wasn't
More with
bad
Tom
though for a
Hardy.
remake.
It
Did you guys
wasn't bad.
watch it like versus the original? The
I
original
saw,
ones
like,
are a
the
little
last
weird.
hour of it.
Like, oh well,
I
yeah.
heard they just filmed Tom Hardy on a keto diet shopping at the mall for like 4 hours and cut it down into that film.
Damn.
It's a brutal motherfucker right there when he wants to be. See that boxing movie he did?
Which one? What's the name?
I don't know. Get
No, the
punched.
one you guys see him in is freaking Bronson.
That's not what I'm thinking of, is it? He did a
No.
boxing movie, right?
No, he's a cage fighter.
Wasn't it him at Gil? Oh, Cage
It's
Fighter.
him and his brother.
Yeah, that is what I'm thinking of. It was
Nah,
Gyllenhaal, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, Jake
He-
Gyllenhaal did the fighting movie.
He did the boxer movie. Yeah, you're right. Tom Hardy did
didn't
the
see that.
MMA movie.
Yeah. But his first movie over in England was a movie called Bronson. And, dude, he got jacked for that role. Like, bigger than he was for Bane.
Damn. Yeah, he gets pretty big when he wants to, man.
Yeah, he said he wants to stop doing it, but that's kind of what his thing is.
Why would you want to stop doing that? Does that ever fuck
Because
with you guys?
he says because he gets so big so fast that
Darn.
now
That he's just going through sticks, beating women off him. He can't afford the sticks. He's trying to find
No,
a cheaper
like,
wood
he
to have a
wakes up,
manufactured domestically out of because, he's kind of green, but he
Because-
can't keep the women off him.
no doing that and then dropping down, doing that, dropping down, such extreme. Like he gains like 40 pounds for these roles.
Yeah, 40 pounds of like beautiful muscle.
Yeah.
But then you drop down where you don't have a roll. He's like, because he's done that, like he feels it on his body in the morning when he wakes up. It takes a while to like before he can like get on the ground, like play with his kids, stuff like that. Like he's like,
It's just not a good fit for his real life.
Stay jacked.
yeah, it's like he's like, it's what brought me all my,
Yeah, but you ever see like Christian Bale in Batman? And then
Yes.
Christian Bale now, and don't get me wrong, man, hey, super handsome dude, all that stuff, but like, yo, you looked fucking dope in Batman, and now you look like, hi. I mean, that's cool. Like,
not a
she'll,
guy.
And now we
she'll
got-
go have a scone with you because you're rich, but
and now we gotta see him in Thor: Love and Thunder.
he's in a Thor movie?
Yeah, he's playing
There's
the
another
villain.
Thor
He's
movie?
playing yeah, it's called Thor: Love and Thunder.
Does he have 2 eye patches now? Like, he's like 75.
He's-
And just Thor, still trying.
Oh,
His
that's it.
walker has just got lightning bolts coming off of it.
Oh come on, Thor Ragnarok was fucking off the hook.
I don't know,
That's
man.
good.
Was that the one where he started telling stand-up jokes while he was dangling above a demon at the beginning of it?
Yeah.
Okay, that whole movie was 8 good minutes of the Hulk, and fuck the rest of that film, in my opinion. Sorry.
Sure.
Like,
I mean, I like the movie, but
I like the lore, so
I love the
but-
lore,
I don't
and I
know.
see,
like.
the good thing is the guy that directed Tiger Waititi is directing it again.
Oh, good. Well, since I didn't really care for the first one, I'm super excited to hear about
I
that.
don't know, he
Damn.
directed a bunch of the Mandalorians too.
Did he?
Yeah,
you
so-
did like them.
Damn. Oh! Vaporizer drop.
Hurt.
That hurt. That hurts me right in the feels. So, has anybody heard a really good joke this week, or could we get Aiden to tell us one because he's really fast at looking things up? I feel like
he
every
throws you out there. He's like
man.
Aiden with that joke.
They're like, yes. Let me search up 69 dirty jokes.
no, just one, bro.
Just what you say, just one, but it pops up 101, and then we look at it and it's like, sex, haha.
Yeah, the internet had no
That
good
one.
jokes. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
they really don't.
No, I actually have memorized a couple of jokes so good. I don't even want to tell them on air because they're just super raunch. but they're hilarious. And so it's better if you read it off a phone, because then it's the same as the posters earlier. I love them, but I didn't write it. I mean, I wrote that one about hope, though.
It's a good one.
Because I was thinking about it. Here's the thing, man, is like I'm tripping out all the time, and I'm watching this mother elephant drag what's obviously a carcass, and I completely understand not letting go of things, and I can't imagine what it's like for a mother to lose a child. But bruh.
But bruh.
Like, it's literally a trunk at this point. Like, you're just carrying baggage. And I was just like, that's what the fuck's wrong with everything. Is like, we can't have a reality check and just go, this is the situation. We're like, no, Jesus is coming back. We're all going to be okay. Like, we're just a bunch of chittering animals dragging elephant carcasses.
So anyway, a ham sandwich walks into a bar and orders a beer. Bartender says, sorry, we don't serve food here.
Old joke, but I like it.
That's
you know
funny.
why I like it? Because he ordered a beer. Can I have one?
Yeah, sure.
Sounds pretty Dolce.
Pretty Dolce here.
Yeah, this really is pretty Dolce Friday. I kind of need this, man. You guys want to hear something funny?
Always.
So,
Dolce.
I had house guests recently, and I have a giant sliding glass door in the back. As well you should if you have beautiful woods in your backyard.
Of course.
Dear God, I can hear that from here.
Every bit of the moisture, yeah.
That's like the sounds you hear for like and freaking drink commercials.
It sounds
Try our
awful.
new product.
I want to be the first person to eat pussy in 3D. Anyways.
I do it in VR.
That's the most Dolce shit I ever heard in my
Damn.
life. Hey, you got like a Howard Wolowitz and Rajesh Kuthrapali like kissing thing, you know? You're like,
Yeah, what's happening?
this is the little bit of tongue SM7B. You're all in VR goggles. You're like, no.
Gross.
Is that, you got that?
No,
You- but you could just kiss him?
No, all I've done on the VR is basically chop wood and had a savage almost kill me in the game.
Fuck, what game?
The
Dude.
Forest.
I know a few people
I
that
love
pay
that
for
game.
that
They
kind
have
of
that
stuff.
VR.
Playing it in VR, it's fucking terrifying.
That's a good point, because my first night, I was like, shit's gonna go down, and I know it. I waited.
Yeah,
and I didn't even see her when she was on
whenever
me.
you die in the game, you just kind of fall and stuff, and it's like your body, you're still up, so it's like, oh, I went third person. I'm assuming like if you die in like a game or like in real life, that's what happens. Like, oh yeah, my body's there.
Oh,
But then they were
Fuck.
dragging me, and the next thing you know, I was in this cave, and then I'm like, ew, like you can see like the guts off of this one person hanging. I'm like, I hope it doesn't move because that scared the shit out of me. But
fuck yeah! Did you ever play Dead Space? You should play them.
oh yeah,
Like the whole series.
well, Dead Space 1 and 2 were good. Dead Space 3 is.
But you, all right, but you played. Well, I mean, it just finished the story.
It focused more on like action rather than like the horror aesthetic and stuff, and
Yeah.
it kind of like killed it. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, so
Million
sad. Yeah,
It's my favorite part.
you guys don't play video games.
Go ahead. Sorry. Yeah.
Look,
Yeah, it's like
look.
oh, like just Pac-Man and stuff, Tetris. What are you guys doing?
How old do you think I am? Just
Apparently
because that was
Pac-Man old.
completely accurate. God damn.
Oh yeah, I guess
Dude, hold
you
on,
did.
I got
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
I used to.
You would have played the Atari.
A little early for me, by just a couple years. Which when you're
No, here.
Oh, I was like Dolce.
oh, that was pretty good
That was
actually.
fucked up.
I was like, yeah, sure, I'll fist bump.
The NES came out in '89, and you were born 10 years before that.
NES came out in 85.
No, it was '89. wasn't
Yeah,
it?
dog.
Like, I
Because
don't-
I was
I don't
7
know.
when I got it, and it was new-ish.
I don't know.
Did you want to Wikipedia my
doing it.
childhood, son? Is that what's happening here?
Well, you were around when the Atari was there. Like you would
Who
have
in
played the
fuck
Atari.
even.
Like the ass end of Atari.
I did. Why don't you tell me the end
You guys-
of an Indiana Jones
Like,
film?
my older brother had one.
It fucking came out in '83. My bad. Well, shit. Never mind then.
Did we have it wrong too? I thought it came out
It
when I
came out
was
in
6.
'83 as the
It was
Famcom.
85.
Came out in '83 as a Famcom when they
got
re-released
you,
it with
Famcom.
Robert with a Rod the Robot and all that crap.
Yeah, Rob.
I had that.
Yeah.
fucking loved
I had that robot.
Gyromite.
You had it?
Did you really?
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I
Did you
want
play
that
Gyromite?
robot.
Oh yeah, I had Gyromite.
Are
And
you
it's-
fucking kidding?
You had to use
Were
the
you
robot
like
for it.
rich? Like
I-
for real?
No, I lived in a very poor neighborhood in
When
Long
that shit
Beach.
came out, that shit was expensive as fuck back then.
It
I
still
lived
is
on
kind of
eucalyptus
expensive. It's
and
just like
drive-by.
nostalgia.
Now, but in the
Long Beach.
'90s, it wasn't. Like nobody wanted it.
Like, I got one like
Yeah.
3
They
years
made that
after it
specifically
finally
because
came out.
declining video games.
Yeah, dude, I thought it was sick.
Because people weren't buying much into video games and stuff, so it was more toys. So they made
Well,
it
the
both a toy
arcades.
and a video game.
It's funny.
Yeah, what they did was they packaged it with a toy gun, a robot,
Oh, yeah.
and sold it in the toy section instead of the electronics
They had a
section.
family edition
That's
that came with a
crazy.
6-pack of beer for dad and a vibrator for mom, but the robot couldn't charge it, arms wouldn't hold it. Anyways,
It was cool to have, but like, yeah, the game sucked.
got 5 to 86.
Damn.
Yeah.
Most of it was like for props. They had like the power fist, the super scope.
yeah, the
like you
power
wouldn't
glove.
use
The
that
virtual
shit. Power
boy?
glove. Is that what it was?
Power
The
glove.
virtual
Yeah.
boy.
Did
was
you say
fucking
power
dreadful.
fist?
Power fist. Sorry.
Like,
Yeah.
what are you?
Bro,
kids
I'm
I'm gonna
like a
stop
Street
drinking
Fighter
before the
shit.
show. No,
I
I'm
was
not.
like, what's that one you deep throated? What was that one where
Ew.
like
Dude, I have a power glove.
Are you shitting me?
own one? Like currently?
Yeah.
Like from the movie The Wizard, you own a fucking real power
He
glove?
knows about the wizard. That's what I was gonna bring.
How
Dude,
many
I own the
stones
movie.
does it control?
Are you? Goddamn! I have it too.
I saw that movie when it was in theaters. Fuck off.
That's awesome.
With Fred
Lucky.
Savage.
Yeah.
I love my
And
boy
Christian
Fred
Slater.
Savage. Love Christian Slater.
You guys had it good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, the
Fuck.
90s was like
the 90s was alright, but the 80s rocked to be
the
a kid.
80s were it, man. I mean, come on, dude. Saturday morning, Smurfs, He-Man, G.I. Joe, the Snorks,
And then
mild drinking.
Saturday morning, I'd forget to wake up early to watch Sonic X. That's about
damn,
it.
I was always
Sonic
up on
X.
Saturdays. man.
I
It's
remember
Sonic the
there was
Hedgehog, but it was
cartoons on
like
when
go,
you
go,
came
go,
home
go,
from
go,
school.
and they gotta go fast, and then,
that-
and he's like a little,
I
little
used to come
hedgehog
home from
running.
school and it'd be like DuckTales,
Moving the speed of
Darkwing
sound.
Duck,
Yeah.
Tailspin, and Chippendale's Rescue Rangers.
Yeah, man. Rescue Rangers was fun. I was like,
I always like Darkwing Duck.
yeah, he was pretty
Was
cool.
DuckTales out during that time?
Yo.
Like, woo.
Yo.
DuckTales was dope. That video game's actually a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Being Scrooge as the character is kind of like being the princess in Super Mario Brothers 2.
Some of those fucking.
Oh yeah.
Wait, for what station? What consoles?
Super Mario
Nintendo.
Brothers.
Yeah, it was Nintendo.
Anyways.
Well, yeah, Nintendo. I played it on the Game Boy.
Hey,
DuckTales for second.
This is the third time.
Well, there was a lot
Earlier,
of-
I said first of all, and here's the second of all. Finally, goddamn it!
Damn it.
You are obsessed with ages, and you're only a motherfucker I know that tucks a T-shirt into khakis, Grandpa.
What are we talking about?
You're always like, "Well, I'm too young. You're too old. You're old," and it's like you tuck a T-shirt into khakis. I'm calling you out,
That shit's not
Walkerito.
tucked.
That's just professionalism.
Yeah, when I got a
But I've
professional, I
seen you
tuck
do
it.
it. What?
I'm a professional at work, man. What do you want me to do?
You are a professional guy, but I don't think electricians are required to tuck their shirts in on.
I'm in construction, bro. Yeah, but when you're showing up to meet like clients, they're like, "Yeah, can we need this edition." Yeah, you don't just show up and you're like in your like worst clothes. Like I try to look nice.
Actually,
Damn.
it's funny. My most expensive jeans have shit ton of holes in them. So,
I believe you.
you know,
We make jokes about
I
that at
can't
work all the
explain
time.
style to clients.
Yeah.
They're designer. Like it's like you just cut the with scissors or something like that.
Do that a $20 pair from freaking Walmart.
Yeah.
That's fair.
It just go up in value.
How come people don't then? Because I got cool jeans and they don't. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, people just don't have style. It doesn't cost any more money to have style. I don't know how to explain that.
You just said that it did. Like, you had expensive jeans that have holes
That
in
have
them.
holes,
I bet
As
you might.
long as you don't have bedazzled ass jeans.
I have never worn a chandelier in my ass.
Thank
sir.
God.
You have like
But-
those bootcut jeans with like the little diamonds,
my
fake
God.
diamonds in the back, as like a little heart.
Rhinestone
Rhinestone,
cowboy.
yep.
Not me. No. No. When I say expensive jeans, I mean like $40.
That's expensive. Fuck that.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I feel like you can get a great pair of jeans for $20, $25. No problem. Go to Target, they're $30, fair price. So $45 is like, this pair is super cool. I just want them and you own a couple of those. I'm not a frivolous guy, you know? I don't have anything outrageous, but just the jeans I like that, I don't mean that it's because they have holes in them, right? It's because they fit better. Have you guys ever bought jeans from Old Navy?
Well,
No.
they have different kinds of. Do you know the different types? They got like straight, skinny.
Yeah, okay, first of
'cause that's-
all, they have queer, misfitted, terrible.
No, because that's what I was telling you.
Really
The
strange.
athletic fit is good because, like,
That's what I wear is the athletic one.
yeah, because when you start
Yeah, 'cause-
building your shoulders and you have calves the size of a goddamn watermelon, like, you got to fucking wear certain kinds of clothes.
Yeah, there's like
fair.
athletic boot.
Yeah, there's no way in hell I could get my calves to a pair of
Yeah.
Slims.
No.
It's I
That's
mean,
for,
it's
like,
true though. I
tiny-
was like, do you have
tiny little
fashionable or stylish or something wearable? And they were like, nah, just these cuts.
Damn.
I'm sorry, dude. I literally went into Old Navy and went, man, this is so cool. We got a new store at the lake, and I'll buy a bunch of stuff in my size because I'm this exact size anywhere in America. So surely, a good old American Old Navy, I just buy this size. And I just returned $300 in clothes. I was like,
Damn.
what the fuck? This is fucking garbage. I'm obviously at 30. Fuck it. Like, Old Navy is the only store I've ever bought a bunch of stuff and returned everything twice.
Wow.
Didn't even keep the socks. It was like, who are these for? They're just the worst fitting clothes on the planet. And if Walmart's beating you at anything, you should kill yourself.
Damn.
Old Navy should kill itself. You know how I want it to die? I want somebody to choke it with a Calvin Klein shirt.
Fuck.
You deserve this. Boot cut? Seriously?
No, Wranglers are where it's at. They saved the planet once. Did you know that?
No one knew that.
No,
Because it's not real.
No, the Gromflamites. They were going to destroy the planet. The Gromflamites?
I need some marijuana for this.
What's funny is, like, there's like 90% of people watching this that are like, that's a real thing. And the other 10% are like, I didn't watch Rick and Morty season 3. And that's it.
Did he just call me a muggle?
Oh, man, you need to watch Rick and Morty.
I love Rick and Morty.
That's what it's from. That was the whole reference, yeah.
Dude, nobody watches Rick and Morty sober, so I don't remember that. Seen every episode, don't remember it. Know why?
Lil
Because
Rana
I do a
watches
good
sober?
job of watching Rick and Morty. That hurt a little. What's your favorite show, man?
ReZero. Nobody.
What's your other favorite show? No, tell us about that.
What's your favorite show in America?
Damn.
No, hold on. I have to be more open-minded about anime
You should.
because my friends love it.
It's amazing.
So tell me about it. Tell me about the show.
Oh God.
It's very complicated to describe it. Really, it's a thing. It's kind of like in a subgenre called isekai, which is like, oh, he didn't.
Is
you
that
get
like
get
Ross?
What?
Is that like Ross?
That's Ross.
Ross? Yeah,
And
what's
then, like
that?
Rachel? Never mind, just go
Oh,
ahead.
Rachel.
No, it's
See,
okay,
I got
that's what
that
I call
reference,
it.
see?
But so he gets transported from one world to another by like this witch, like, and in that world she's known as like the most evil thing there or something like that. But she
I
gave him
dated her in college once. Like worst 3 months of my life. Sorry, go ahead.
Damn.
But he doesn't know why he's there. He doesn't know why he's in the fantasy world. Doesn't have any powers or
I know,
anything.
right?
So he goes by, he meets this girl and stuff, and apparently there's like a lot of trouble that's going to her way that like she's gonna end up dying a lot. So yeah, like end up dying and stuff. So he's like his whole thing. He's
die
like,
horribly.
it's like I'm gonna protect her and stuff. But he gets killed. Next thing you know, he just wakes up again in the fantasy world and he's like, I'm back, but he has the memories of like when he was killed. So like that's basically the whole story.
Wasn't
Just
that a
him
Tom
going through
Cruise
that.
movie?
Yeah, Edge of
The
Tomorrow.
show came out before that, I think.
It did. It was a good show, though.
But yeah, right now they're in season 2 and things are starting to get tense.
Okay. I mean,
Yeah,
it
like,
sounds
it's like-
pretty tense.
I mean,
Might
if you
watch.
watched Edge of Tomorrow.
If I say any
I'm in.
more, it'd be
I'll
spoilers. But like, yeah, it was really cool how they did it and how it was set up. And it's probably one of the characters that feels like an actual character and not just like one emotion. So I think they did really good on that part too.
That's fair.
The gentleman that is growing our custom cannabis strain, he's a super big Undead Alchemist fan. And he had both his hands done. Do I have that correct? Undead Alchemist?
You mean Full
I
Metal
did
Alchemist?
Full Metal Alchemist. Yeah, I was like undead. I was like, I heard alchemist, so that got
Although
familiar.
that sounds
and then,
cool.
It's
Yeah,
Full
that-
Metal Alchemist, where the little boy is trapped in the
Yeah,
atomic
suit of armor.
Yeah, and the suit of armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like a transmutation circle. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes,
That's
so
right,
he
yes.
had both hands done accurately. I recognized him from the show. I couldn't describe it. I just knew in context
Yeah.
that's what they were. I thought it looked super dope.
Amongst
That's an anime,
like
by the way.
people who
Yeah,
watch.
yeah, I know. That's why I'm contributing.
It's one of
Like,
the
I have it all.
highest rated animes.
If you want to see it,
You have all of it.
every single one.
All of it.
I have all of the original, which I don't recommend, and all Brotherhood, which I do recommend.
Well, they were both good. I think
They were but Brotherhood is better.
Yeah, that is true.
Sorry.
Did you have anything about a Deadpool regular?
Yes. I have that too.
What's your favorite anime then? Introduce me to this world.
Anime?
Paulo. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. I gotta be a little more open-minded. He was talking about his favorite movie and anime, favorite show. And so if I'm being more open-minded, what's your favorite anime? What should I definitely watch? Keeping in mind, I'm a big Akira and Ghost in the Shell fan already.
That's fair. That's funny. I was going to say Seven Deadly Sins. They're both animes.
You're
I was
like,
gonna say-
that's
I was
funny.
gonna say,
I
you
was
might
going to
like the
say
original
Rhododendron.
I was like, you might like the original Berserk. Not the new 2016 version. That CGI was garbage.
First of all, Wolverine's the original Berserk. But continue.
Well, the whole show's named Berserk and stuff, and I don't want to spoil too much into it. It's probably like known as one of the darkest animes out there.
Okay.
They get fucking dark.
Wait,
Yeah.
isn't that the one that Keanu Reeves does?
Are you talking about John Wick?
No,
no?
John Wick. He's got a
Constantine?
comic book out,
Cyberpunk?
and they're getting ready to
Oh.
do a anime of it. Then they're going to do a live action movie, and all three of them, like the drawings, everything's Keanu. Like he does this whole comic book, and then he's got to voice the guy in the anime movie. Then he's going to play the guy in the live action.
Oh no, I haven't heard
Sounds
of that.
cool.
That sounds cool though.
I'd
And
watch
then
that.
The most
gonna
recent
try-
thing
I think
I've
it
seen
was
of
called,
Keanu
like-
is Cyberpunk.
It might be like Berserker, maybe.
Probably.
I don't know. You said Berserk. It just made me think of it. But I was like, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, the main
And
character.
they're both going to be on Netflix.
I got an idea for an anime.
Shout out Netflix.
You guys want to hear
She'll fart.
it? Be the most intelligent thing I say all day. Nah, it's about this average kid, totally relatable kid named Ash Fuckum. He likes to get balls. And he's got a Dolce chew. And he travels the land trying to kill this cat his grandma asked him to get out of the yard. And there are these two pedophiles.
Oh my
They drive
god.
an ice cream truck and they're always following him around. He goes on crazy adventures. They Dolce here, they Dolce there. They play with balls. There's going to be a
Action
trading
balls?
card.
What the fuck?
What do you guys think?
You're done smoking
I'd
yourself
watch it.
retarded.
I call it all of anime month. No, I'm just kidding. He told me I couldn't make fun of anime anymore, so I'm not. I'm just writing shows.
Never said that.
No, he told me I shouldn't. I should be more open-minded. So what's so cool about anime? Like, what do you get from anime? Like in the early 90s, you'd get from comic books was that special effects for movies hadn't caught up yet, right? Our imagination's still a little better than like the first Spawn movie, you know? I pictured the
God.
chains cooler.
I liked the first Spawn though.
No, it's dope.
all
It's
right.
dope. It's just, compare that to like today's
I know,
animation.
I
It
know.
was pretty bad,
It was
right?
terrible.
So anyways, it's like comics and our imagination was still a little better than special effects. If your imagination's better than Harry Potter movies, I need your brain because I feel like that shit was cinematic perfection visually, right? So that's kind of what I'm getting at. Like, what do you get out of anime that's like different than other genres?
That is interesting. I have no idea why I like it. I just like it.
Besides pedophilistic
just like-
masturbation material.
I was gonna say I just like it because I don't know the expressions that they have and
They do.
how
They
color-
have.
And
They do have funny
that,
fucking
like,
expressions.
Yeah, like no, not that kind of stuff. But,
Yeah, not weird stuff.
oh, you say? I'm just kidding.
But yeah, it's just like a whole lot more colorful and just expression wise and stuff. And like fight scenes are a big thing whenever it comes to those. It's
Yeah, they are dope.
Yeah.
You can always draw a killer fight scene.
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah,
tell if
a
they're being
prime-
sarcastic.
Yeah, those 10-year-old girls are always losing that fight with those slutty outfits the anime guys draw 'em in.
just sounds like High School DxD.
Shout out.
From the
Yeah, I
culture
was
that
never
brought
gonna
you
watch it.
tentacle porn. 10-year-old girls with rocket titties. Like, I don't know, guys. I watch anime and I'm like, how old is she supposed to fucking be? This doesn't seem cool. I don't like that. All right, so you love cartoons. I love cartoons. Anime fan. I don't have a problem with anime outside of a few points, like with the young girl look thing. I don't dig on that. But do you think the cartoons we grew up on were actually that good? Because I went back and watched some Voltron and He-Man, and my soul died a little.
Yep.
Like
the shit
those
I did,
ones,
dude.
yes. But you go back and watch like Ninja Turtles. I mean, they're so fucking cheesy, but they're so.
What do you
good.
mean go back and watch it?
So funny.
Cowabunga.
Did you see the live action Ninja Turtles from way the fuck back in the day?
Talking about with Megan Fox?
No.
No.
Talking about the original.
The original.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's cheesy as fuck. They look scary as fuck, dude.
Megan Fox
Yeah, but they got more.
does not
cartoony
belong in
by
my
the third
childhood.
one.
Thank you.
No,
Yeah.
I just remember everybody was like talking about it, like, oh, she's hot and stuff. And it's like, it's a girl. And it's like, yeah, okay.
That's
Like, I came here
that
for
was
the-
me. I was like,
came
yeah,
here
it's a
for the
hot chick.
turtles.
Yeah,
But it's funny. It's like everyone's like, "Oh, you never seen her in anything else." Until one day I did.
What?
She plays the mom in the Halloween Town series.
What's Halloween
What?
Town?
It's like some Disney thing put
From,
out.
like,
Disney
forever,
put out,
yeah.
like-
Didn't
She played a mom.
Yeah, she was the mom.
I didn't
In the
know that.
credits,
I saw her
was her
from
name like
Transformers.
MILF Megan Fox? She's literally.
No, it's the original April O'Neil.
Oh, okay. I thought
so
also
that's
we
cool
were
they
talking
got
about
Megan Fox to be April O'Neil though, because the original April O'Neil, like in the '90s.
The
was
first
not-
one was.
Well, she
No,
was
sir.
like a
that
yellow
played her-
jumpsuit, right?
No, I'm talking
Bruh.
about the original
It didn't
one.
matter what you put her in. It wasn't great.
Yeah, I felt bad for
The
Casey.
original one in the
real.
in the '89.
A dumpster fire in a trash can is still not great. Sorry, go ahead.
But then remember they replaced her in the second and third one with a hotter one.
Yeah, they had to.
Yeah, I mean
They
she was
fucking
homely as
had
fuck.
to.
But she actually looks better when like now she got older a little bit.
I mean, Megan Fox is pretty great, I guess, for like model types, you know?
Yeah.
She
Like,
can't act worth a shit.
who gives a fuck? Did we hire you for your acting?
I sure hope so. Yeah. I mean, she's
Here,
hot, but there's a million hot
pretend
chicks.
to be-
Like
yeah, there are.
Jesus.
I don't know. Is Michael Bay starting
think
to ruin
Jesus
my
is a
fucking
hot
childhood?
There's a million hot chicks, like Jesus.
No,
the
I
long
was-
flowing
that
hair,
was a
the
different-
abilities. My sister
Shut
used to be
up.
blind. Hot chick.
Michael
chick.
Bay started to ruin my childhood.
Like, y'all guys like
Schumacher.
explosions?
Started ruining
Yeah.
my childhood. Yeah, hey,
Oh.
Michael
It does
Bay
good,
makes
though.
a few
Fuck
dope films.
Schumacher putting nips on the bat suit
How you gonna put nips on the bat suit?
and a cod piece.
That's fucking weird.
God damn. We need to go get like Jenny from the block to just express to that human. Like just go to Schumacher and be like, what the fuck? Like, you know how only
Yeah,
those
but if we
folks
go
can.
to him, we gotta dig his ass up.
He died?
Oh, he's been dead for a while.
Damn.
Of?
I don't know. Probably like of the hepatitis.
Damn.
Wow. So did we just get canceled? We're still live in
That's so
Guam.
good.
I don't know.
Fuck you, cancel culture.
Do you know much about cancel culture, Aiden, as a producer?
teach
Yeah,
us.
I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah.
It just starts out with some guy, I guess, making a claim. I mean, it could be true or false. I don't know. But at the time, it's just that person. And then after that, just everybody joins in on the bandwagon. Context, they basically do. They don't do research on the topic. They just do a research on how to cancel them. Meaning, like, they'll find out who's supporting them. They'll find out their stuff. And then they'll just, like, harass them until they, like, remove them.
It's really sad.
So is
Yeah.
cancel culture super bullshit? Just stop it.
It's like a good, bad thing. But from what I've seen, it's more of a bad thing.
Yeah, okay, it's like the whole I saw this one, it was a meme or some shit. And it was like a mom complaining on the telephone, like, you know, well, I'm so glad they got Pepe Le Pew off of Warner Brothers because, you know, he pretty much rapes the cat. You know? She's like,
if you think Pepe Le
she's
Pew
like,
is a rapist,
I feel safer for my
you've
son.
been pretty protected in your life.
Yeah.
I feel safer for my son. I feel safer for his life, blah, blah. Okay, well, I got to get back to him now. He's playing Grand Theft Auto 3,
Yeah, yeah.
where he just lit a hooker on fire after having sex with her.
Jesus.
And
I
it's
thought you had to
like-
be a Republican to do that.
You know.
Damn.
What
Whoops.
else did they want to cancel? What? There's a couple others.
What
Republicans?
don't they want to cancel? I think it's a shorter
Everybody
list.
wants to
Elmer
cancel.
Fudd and, what was the other one?
They desexualized Lola Bunny. Did you see that? Same shit.
So they just
Yosemite
erased her.
Sam.
They like took away her
Oh
boobs.
no!
Yeah, or
oh,
something
this
like
is
that.
so sad. No, you can't
What?
be a furry. No, I'm joking.
No, it has nothing to do with being like you saw Space Jam. Like I was like, oh, Space Jam's awesome, and then it was like they were like, take that away because that's fucking up kids. I'm like, I promise you, that was the last thing on my mind getting fucked up as a child. Like, what did that have to do with hurting your childhood? You know what I'm saying?
You know the second one's getting ready to come out, right?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
a
That's
second Space Jam coming
with
out.
Yeah.
LeBron James.
yeah.
Okay.
Which
I
is
mean,
why
come on, LeBron's
Damn.
cool,
Fuck
man.
LeBron.
Why?
Damn.
It's LeBron, dude. He's super talented.
Big fucking whoop.
I mean, I understand you don't have to be
Big
impressed by
fucking
talent, but what's
whoop.
wrong
This
with
dude
LeBron
moves
James,
mountains
dude?
and beat records.
Does he? I don't.
I don't
I don't
know
follow
either.
him either. Yeah,
No matter what, he'll always live in Jordan's shadow.
that's true.
Well, everyone
Because-
lives in Jordan's shadow. He's the greatest to play the
Exactly.
game.
Yeah,
But you don't
I mean-
throw shit and go LeBron. You don't do that shit.
What
You
do
always
you say?
You say Jordan. That's
Honestly,
always
don't
what you
usually
say.
Kobe, rest in peace.
Or you could say Kobe. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
You could just be like,
It's
Are you
a
saying
respect.
rest in peace or rest in peace?
I said rest in peace.
too
Yeah.
accurate.
To what?
I don't know.
Too soon.
I say
To what?
Jordan.
Did you just
Oh,
do
you
something
said
that'll
when
get
you-
you canceled?
You said, you said when you throw a ball,
Damn.
you say,
Yeah, Kobe.
and I was like, yeah, you can just be like,
Could just.
"Mwah."
Oh wow! Damn, that was good. All right.
Dude,
Rest in peace.
here's what I'm saying. If you want to live, don't get a fucking helicopter, you assholes. I don't care who you are. I understand lots of land, lots of places, lots of times, but guess what? Sometimes they don't. They blow up Kobe Bryant. So don't get on a fucking helicopter if you're super concerned with your life.
Don't you have like better odds of dying in a car crash?
Fuck odds, because Kobe Bryant's dead. Okay? How are the odds? Kobe Bryant's like, well, you know, the odds are... Don't get in helicopters.
To a car than they do to a helicopter.
And I thought about that as well. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, dude, when you got Kobe money, stay the fuck home. No helicopters. Don't go
Like-
anywhere. People will bring you shit for those amounts of money, okay? Don't go anywhere. Kobe compound. Live in there. Number of helicopter crashes in Kobe compound?
That's kind of like saying
fair.
like there's more submarines in the water than there is in the sky.
I've
Like,
seen that. I've seen that, yeah. Did you see that picture of like calm water and it was like, isn't it beautiful? Two submarines battling. And that's all it was. Because it's under the water.
So you think they should have helicopters then? I'm just kidding. Do you guys prep at all? Do you stock up?
Fuck a little.
Stock up for what?
Zombie apocalypse.
Zombie
No, I
apocalypse.
don't
No,
know.
not
Anything for a
that
solar
happen.
flare. For a financial crash.
Financial crash.
You're like, fuck,
no.
bitch, you pay me in cash.
Bro. I mean, people are running out of gas in places. I know that. Is that a part of that reason?
Because you got people hoarding it.
What's up with the gas thing?
It's
anyway?
like there's
I haven't
there's a
looked into
gas
it at all.
shortage
There's a
because of
gas
fear of a
line
gas
that
shortage.
goes like from the East Coast down to
hacked.
Texas. It got
hacked.
hacked. They
What?
shut it down, so there's been a gas shortage going through there. And like, it's supposed to hike the gas prices, but they're saying they've got it fixed. It's already working again. This is gonna take like another week before it go full blast like it was. So, of course, now everyone's buying gas and hoarding it, which is driving the price up. Like gas jumped 10 cents.
Just like toilet paper.
They're just trying to find somebody that owns a Game Boy Advance Color so that they can get the pipelines network going again. Because the firmware was
You
written
just
in
like
Coleco.
unplug it and
There's
plug it
what's
back
really
in.
funny.
It
There's a
works.
video out there, little Chinese lady with like 2 Walmart plastic bags, filling it up with gasoline.
I saw that. People were filling plastic bags with gas and were like, please don't do that. Like they had to like make a whole like PSA.
Yeah, I was like, out of all the things you could store it in, it's like a plastic bag. I'm
And then it had a
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
hole in it. So what she do? She lays it on the ground, goes to her trunk, grabs another bag, puts it underneath
Yep.
that one,
Yep.
ties it up, puts it in her trunk. Finally, people's like, "You gotta stop her! You gotta stop her!" You know.
I saw one video where this lady was she pulled up to the gas pump and she started washing her car with it. Like she
Oh,
was
yeah?
like,
Oh, I
she's like,
seen that one. Like, oh, like what the hell's that bitch on?
is that real? Is that a real video? Like
Mm,
nobody's that
I
fucking stupid.
feel like it's a fake one, like for a viral. It could just be
Yeah.
water just splashing and stuff, like with
It's
the
fucking gotta
nozzle.
be. No one's that dumb, right?
Yeah, there's no way.
It seems you're at a gas station and you grab it. Nah, I don't
Like
know.
you
Especially
think
with her
you-
spraying the
you-
hood down, it's gonna get.
I highly doubt
Yeah,
there'd
it's
be a
just hot.
person that just be recording the person doing that, because I feel like there'd be like somebody already on it, because they keep an eye on the stations that people using gas.
Not really.
That's fair.
They don't. And
They
it's like
just
that.
look at it if someone doesn't drive a gas and go.
It's
They're not
like,
sitting-
oh, she's.
There's not
cleaning it.
someone,
Okay.
someone there sitting 24/7 watching the screens of all the gas pumps. Like they
I just
can
feel
give a fuck less. As long as they
That's
pay
true.
at the pump and bring it in, they give a fuck less what you do with it.
Damn.
Well, I mean, I've worked at gas stations.
Yeah.
Like I've worked at a Casey's. I've worked at a couple other gas places right next to one that was like built into the same building. And they don't give a fuck. I remember when 9/11 hit, there was people pulling up with trucks with 50-gallon drums in there, filling up that day.
Holy shit.
Dude, you want to talk about the weirdest day ever was that day.
That's fucking crazy.
Like, I was driving to work and they're talking about it. And then that whole day, like, I worked at Jiffy Lube. We did 2 fucking cars.
Oh my god.
All day.
That's fucking crazy.
Because no one was, like, everyone was, like, either getting gas, getting groceries or whatever, or riding home. Like, the world literally stopped that fucking day.
No, it's okay, man.
I didn't know that. Like,
I mean,
I didn't know it was
Brandon,
like that.
What?
I mean, how old are you?
28?
So, okay, shit, you were,
I don't remember it.
well, I mean, yeah, you were like 7, 8 years old.
Yeah.
You don't remember Dolce
You
Thursdays then, huh?
I doubt you were even alive yet.
Filmed for 11 years.
What year are you guys talking
Didn't
about? No, he was
realize the
like
start of the
2.
weekend was Friday
9/11?
night.
Oh no, I was.
Yeah.
I was in Puerto Rico at the time. I wasn't in New York. No.
Well, we were just kind of talking like,
I was like,
when
goo
9/11
goo gaga,
happened, not to get into that
despacito.
conversation, but it was so weird how like gas prices, what people were doing. I saw this one dude pull up and with a truck with like 4 50-gallon drums in the back of it, filling them up.
Sure.
You know, we had to go out and like stop people from using the gas pumps for a minute so they could jack the price up.
Well, it's like the
And I got
pandemic.
people yelling at me like, I got no control over this shit.
Right.
But I was telling him I worked at Jiffy Lube at the time. We did 2 cars that whole day.
Yeah.
Like everything just stopped.
Sure. I was in Long Beach when it hit.
Right?
I mean,
I'm
Lakewood.
just saying, but I mean, you and me were old enough to actually remember and experience that day. You know, it was weird just to see the whole world just stop.
Yeah, it was strange. Like, we lived not close to LAX. I mean, 30 minutes away, maybe an hour, you know, because of that traffic. But, I mean, enough that you'd see planes coming and going all the time. We lived by Long Beach Airport, so just constantly used to seeing planes in the sky. All stopped. Everything paused. It was really strange. It was surreal. It was surreal not to have cars driving on normally busy streets. Everybody stayed home. They hunkered down. It's kind of like the pandemic.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, on a smaller scale.
And the weird thing is like, okay, if you're at home, either the news was playing nothing but 9/11 stuff, but all the TV shows were playing reruns. Like, even, except for the news, television freaking stopped.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just
Which
weird.
is something you never hear about nowadays because everything's streamed and all that kind of shit. But, you know, back then, you know, in fact, we're talking 20 years ago. Almost.
Yeah. Seriously,
20
man.
years this year.
Yeah.
But,
Middle of a porno, you had to try and finish a building on fire. It was rough times. Man.
right.
This guy's
Good luck.
gotta go.
I also have to leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had
So,
to go into
all right, boys. Thank you very much for Dolce Friday, and
very good Dolce Friday.
Good Dolce.
I enjoyed it.
Aiden, thanks a lot for joining us. Permanent part of the crew, of course. Producer on film now, and I guess we should tell people to leave us comments if you got
Oh, yeah.
ideas for themes. Right? Leave us comments. Tell us what's up. All right. Thank you guys.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how do you do this? Normally, you do like a fist bump with one person. Is it 4? Is like the powers combined? Like what are we doing?
Our
here?
powers
quadruplets.
combine.
There you go. I could do like an explosion or something like that.
Wonder Twin powers activate.
Dolce
That's what I was
quadruplet
thinking.
powers activate.
Power Ranger.
Dolce quadruplets.
Go out into the world and rock.
Oh, yeah.